Well, I'm doing a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this finds you in good health and spirits. And today we discuss whether computer science really is your gateway to a high-paying tech career, right? So, as we talked about before, I'm just going to quickly, wrap it up that a computer science degree, yeah, it is an academic program with a very comprehensive understanding of computer systems, of software, of programming languages as well as algorithms. Now, it typically converts topics such as computer programming, it covers topics like data structures, algorithms, computer organization and architecture, as well as software engineering, right? So, the purpose of this degree program is to teach students how to design and develop computer software as well as systems to solve complex problems, to analyze, to improve existing computer programs and systems. So graduates with this degree, they can get a lot of prolific jobs. And several types of these degrees, they are being commonly offered by universities as well as colleges. And this includes a 2 year associate degree. I'm talking about 4 year bachelor's degree, as well as master's and doctoral PhD advanced degrees, right? So many specialized computer science programs, they actually fall under the umbrella of a computer science degree, such as software engineering, artificial intelligence, machine learning, as well as database systems, right? So these specialized programs, they offer students the opportunity to gain more in-depth knowledge as well as skills in a specific area of computer science. So it allows them to pursue careers in specialized fields within the technology industry. Now, furthermore, students, especially high school students, they who are interested in exploring computer science, they have the choice to take a computer science principles AP or advanced placement program in order to earn college credits, right? So we need to understand and ask ourselves, how much does a computer science degree cost? So it varies depending on the institution as well as the format of the program, right? But if you look at some examples, the average tuition for a bachelor's degree in computer science for on-campus programs ranges, if you talk about the US, from $15,000 to $50,000 for in-state students and around 60,000 US dollars for out-of-state students, right? An online bachelor's in computer science program can cost approximately 360 to 495 US dollars per credit, with tuition fee varying widely, right? And when you consider the ROI, when you take into account the return on investment, it's important to consider the cost of the degree itself. So what factors could affect the cost of a degree program, right? Obviously, you have type of institution, right? So the fee structures of public colleges varies from that of private colleges, right? You have residency status. So out-of-state students who require accommodation, they pay significantly higher rates. When it comes to programs or majors, so some programs, for instance, may require specialized equipment or materials that increase costs, such as textbooks and technology fees, for instance, right? Then it comes to whether it is a program or a major, right? It comes to modality, right? Now, what do we mean by modality, right? So the cost of education, fellas, it may be influenced by the modality of course delivery in certain instances. For instance, institutions may have a lower online computer science degree cost because remote students do not have access to the same on-campus resources as those people who attend in person. So whether students opt for on-campus or out-of-campus housing, this can also add significantly to the overall expenses. And obviously, the location and region is important because the impact can be attributed to an array of factors like differences in the cost of living. You got, state funding for higher education. You got competitiveness of the local job market. And then what also matters is the timing of enrollment, right? So some universities, they offer discounted rates, early bird discounts to students who enroll early, while others charge exorbitantly high fee for, late enrollment. Additionally, universities may offer lower rates for students who enroll in summer or winter sessions, which are typically shorter than the traditional fall and spring semesters, right? And obviously, there are scholarships for computer science majors or college students in general that can help reduce tuition costs and eligibility for those, which may depend obviously on a student's academic standing as well as his test scores, right? So, different types of computer science programs, ladies and gentlemen, they can come with vastly different costs, which students need to actually consider when they are deciding which path to pursue. So, while accredited online computer science programs are often marketed as more affordable than traditional on campus programs, this is not what we feel is always the case, right? Even though online programs may have lower tuition fee and they might eliminate the need for on campus housing, students may still face expenses like technology fee and textbook purchases, right? So, next up, we asked ourselves what are the highest paying jobs for computer science graduates, right? So, some of the highest paying jobs they include software development managers, you got software engineers, data scientists, software architects, as well as graduates of cybersecurity degree online programs, including cybersecurity engineers. Yeah, these positions they usually require advanced technical skills and expertise, as well as the ability to manage complex projects and teams. Right. So currently, the job market for computer science graduates is robust, with a high demand for skilled professionals in the technology industry. Right. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, right, computer and information technology occupations, they are projected to have around 377,500 openings every year, folks, from 2022 all the way to 2032. Right. So, besides, I would say, besides technology companies, right, you have graduates of computer science, which are also in high demand in other sectors like finance, healthcare, and retail, which I've already touched on before as well. So, next up, there is this question: what are the alternatives, right, to getting a computer science degree? So, well, you could do a major in a related field. So, many majors such as mathematics, physics, statistics, and systems engineering, it can end up providing you with a very solid understanding of computer science concepts and can be a good substitute for a computer science major. Another alternative is information technology, right? Information technology field, it encompasses various aspects of computing, including software development, data management, as well as network management, right? Then we have data science, right? It is a multidisciplinary field that combines computer science, statistics, and mathematics in order to analyze as well as interpret large data sets, right? Then computer engineering major, it focuses on the hardware and system design aspects of computing, making it a very good alternative for those interested in the practical aspects of computer technology, right? And then you got some open source projects. So gaining expertise students through open source projects can be a viable alternative to a computer science degree, as it allows you to contribute to real world projects and develop your skills, right? So then you would ask at this stage, what are the courses included in a computer science degree? Well, if you talk about foundational courses, they are typically introduction to computer science, you got calculus, you got basic algorithms, you got data structures and analysis, there is operating systems, there is software engineering, and then there's some more folks where I say specialized courses like artificial intelligence. I'm talking ML, I'm talking cybersecurity, data science, computer graphics. You got network security, you got quantum computing. There is another specialized course could be user interface development, right? So then we ask ourselves, what are the skills that are being developed in a computer science degree, right? Because you see, the skills, dear students, right, my honorable ladies and gentlemen, they can actually be bifurcated or compartmentalized into two categories, right? Number one, you have technical computer science skills, right? So we talk about one of those core skills being programming languages, right? So, proficiency in programming languages it is a fundamental requirement for any computer scientist. So some widely used programming languages include Java, Python, as well as C++. And then another technical skill you require is in algorithms and data structures. So you got to be able to understand algorithms and data structures in order to develop efficient as well as effective solutions to complex problems. Then you got database administration and management, right? Now, knowledge of database management systems and their administration is absolutely essential for storing, organizing, as well as retrieving data. Then you gotta be good when it comes to operating systems, right? Understanding operating systems and their functionality is necessary for developing software that can run on various online platforms. And also, you have something called the software development lifecycle, right? So, familiarity, I would say, with the software development lifecycle, including planning, design, implementation, testing, as well as maintenance, it is absolutely of paramount significance for developing high quality software. And then, obviously, in addition, it equips you, computer science, it equips you with some soft skills, right? Like problem solving, communication, time management, teamwork, and last but not the least, you got adaptability, right? So then the question arises that how long does it take to recover, right, the cost of a computer science degree? So the time it takes to recover the cost of a computer science degree, folks, it can vary depending on factors such as the cost of the degree, the graduate's income, as well as the field of work, right? So return on investment, ROI, well, it is a metric that is used to evaluate the profit or loss that is being generated by investment with the amount of money invested, right? So in terms of education, Rosenberg states that the ROI can assist in determining the financial benefits of obtaining a specific degree. So when you are determining the return on investment of a college degree, it is important to examine the potential financial advantages of obtaining a degree, which begs the question that is a computer science degree worth it in terms of return on investment, right? So according to Hansen, as per Hansen, the bachelor's degree in computer and information sciences, they have a lifetime ROI of 716, that is 716%. And this makes them the most cost efficient among undergraduate degrees. The report also reveals that the median mid-career salary for computer science degree holders between the ages of 25 and 29 is substantially higher than that of bachelor's degree holders in general at 138.6%. Now, moreover, fellas, what's important to note is that computer science degree holders are likely to have high starting salaries and strong long-term earning potential. However, it was also pointed out that the ROI of a computer science degree depends on various factors such as the cost of tuition, as well as obviously the type of institution that one attends. So if we talk about the salary packages of some specific career opportunities in the sector, right? So we know software developers, right? They are responsible for creating and maintaining software applications, right? The design, code, and test software, as well as fix any issues. So globally speaking, their median annual salary is $127,260 US. Then you got web developers, ladies and gentlemen, who specialize in creating and maintaining websites. They are proficient in programming languages such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And their median annual salary is $83,240 US. Then you have the UX designer, also known as the user experience designer. So these UX designers, they focus on enhancing user satisfaction by improving the usability, the accessibility, as well as the pleasure that is provided in the interaction between the user and the product. Their annual median salary is $78,417 US. Then you got mobile app developer, right? So these fellows, they create and maintain applications for mobile devices. They are proficient in programming languages that are suitable for mobile app development, and their median annual salary is 82,723 US dollars. You got an IT project manager who sort of oversees and manages the development and implementation of various IT projects within an organization, right? So they ensure that projects are completed on time, they don't lack in terms of scope, they make sure that projects are being executed within the budget, right? And their median annual salary is 92,669 US dollars, right? Cybersecurity analysts, right? They are responsible for protecting an organization's computer system, their networks from cyber threats, right? Their median annual salary is 80,967 US dollars. Once again, you got it from median, right? Then you talk about a user experience researcher, right? The user experience researchers, fellows, they focus on understanding the user behaviors, the needs, as well as the motivations through various observational techniques and user feedback methodologies. So they analyze and interpret the data to enhance the user experience. So their median annual salary is going to be 101,062 US dollars, right? Then you have a video game developer, right? The video game developers are responsible for creating the overall concept and gameplay of a video game, right? They develop the rules and storylines of the game. Their median annual salary is 69,076 US dollars, right? And then we talk about a computer and information systems manager. They are also known as IT managers, right? And they're responsible for planning, coordinating, as well as directing computer-related activities in an organization. So their median annual salary is 90,924 US dollars. And then, last but not least, it's also pertinent that we talk about computer and information research scientists, right? Who invent and design new approaches to computing technology and field innovative uses for existing technology. So the median annual salary is 136,620 US dollars, right? So after that, I would like to talk a bit about, some common mistakes, right, that are being made by computer science students, right? So what are the common mistakes that some computer science students make, right? As well as programmers. Well, number one, they do not apply for internships, right? They're just going to quibble over not getting enough stipend, but they underestimate the importance of internships in their field, right? And as a result, they may not apply for them. You see, internships provide valuable experience. More often than not, it can be a pathway to a starting job, right? It gives you an opportunity to have some good networking in your on your resume, right? So they help students apply their theoretical knowledge to real world situations, right? Then what another mistake the students are doing is that they're simply spending too much time researching technologies, right? The beginners, they often get caught up in researching languages, technologies, and databases instead of writing an actual code. This can hinder their progress in becoming proficient programmers, right? Then another mistake that people make is they display a lack of patience. Now, we do understand that God Almighty is with those who are patient. Praise the Lord. So programming can be challenging, and some beginners may give up just before seeing results. So it's essential that we understand that coding is a journey, and it takes time and patience to overcome obstacles and improve skills. Another error that we indulge in is not learning from our mistakes, right? Programmers make mistakes every day, and it's crucial to admit and learn from them, right? So by doing so, students can become better programmers and avoid repeating the same errors in the future, right? Underestimating the importance of fundamentals, right? Some students, they may, what shall I say, they may overlook or discount or ignore the importance of learning fundamental programming concepts. And this sort of leads to a very shaky foundation in their understanding of a particular project. So it is essential that we focus on the basics before we dive into more advanced topics, right? So how can we prepare, right? In the end, before we wrap up, it's been a long session, right? How can computer science students prepare for the future job market, right? So I would say, fellows, first of all, try to choose a degree with a focus on employability, right? So select a program that offers you, I would say, opportunities to develop a range of technical and soft skills like communication, and agile project management, right? Make sure you complete your placements and practical projects, right? Gain relevant experiences through internships to build your CV and demonstrate your skills in real world situations, right? Make sure you develop strong foundational skills. Now, highlight any expertise in math that translates to on job applications, such as, for example, algorithm development skills, right? Then gain experience with popular tools, with popular technologies, right? Prepare for technical interviews as much as can. Make sure you do the rehearsal, right? Also, you need to network and build your connections. So, attend industry events, attend conferences, attend workshops to connect with professionals in the field and learn about potential job opportunities, right? Uh, Stay updated on the recent trends in industry, right? Continuously learn and make sure you also know how to prepare for a non-technical interview, right? So in the upcoming video, we are going to be discussing more about in the next session, what are the emerging technologies and trends that are shaping computer science, how to make a lot of money with it, and whether this degree is still going to be in demand 10 years from now, what factors will affect the salary, and obviously how to successfully navigate through challenges. And obviously, we look at some success stories in Pakistan as well as abroad, just to motivate the respective viewers, right? So, fellas, that's pretty much it for now. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And obviously, feel free to reach out in the comment box in case of any queries. And y'all stay blessed and keep rocking. And we'll be back soon. Yeah. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.